Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for tuning back into the video, and hope everybody's having a good day out there today. Today I'm going to give up another secret that's probably going to make some guys mad that fish a little bit, but when we're talking about giving away secrets, guys, I realize, because I was one of the people that held on to secrets, what I thought were secrets, forever as well, but I realized that the reason it's okay to give up what you think are secrets is that there are a lot of different variables that have to take place before that secret actually works. So it's not like when you give up a secret, you're just giving up something that is easily reproducible. There's some set of circumstances that have to exist before that to work. So that being said, there's still a lot of things out there that you can add to your arsenal that's going to help you in those situations. And what I'm going to talk about today is going to be a big part of that here for the late winter, early spring fishing that you're getting ready to. So anyway, just real quick before we get into the video here, just wanted to remind everybody, if you guys are interested in any of the baits I'm talking about here, one of the best ways you can support this channel is to use the Baitworks link in the description that I'll include here. If you use that link, it really helps the channel out here. So I'll include the Baitworks link if you guys want to order anything through Baitworks. They got any tackle you could possibly want, and if you want to order some of the Block It Old School jigs, I'll include that link in the description as well. Okay guys, let's talk about the secret that I've been holding out on you guys a little bit here. And the bait itself, you're going to be aware of it, but as far as how you fish it and when you fish it is what's going to be the secret. And what I'm talking about is the simple tube. Doesn't really matter about the colors, it's just the tube. Guys, what we're going to talk about here, and the secret that I'm going to give away, is that very few people know that a tube is one of the best lures that you can fish this time of year up until that water temperature hits, say, in the upper 40s, like late winter, early pre-spawn, that type of stuff. And I'm going to go over them. The secret that I'm going to give you is like how you rig it, how you fish it, that type of stuff. First of all, it's designed, the technique that I'm talking about and the secret that a lot of people don't talk about is designed for pitching and flipping, not only around cover, but just on bare banks. Because one of the things that you have in late winter and the early spring is bass love to get on bare rock. Just, they didn't have to have any cover like docks or grass or wood or anything like that. Bare rocks is one of the first things they get on when that water temperature is still in the 40s, particularly the mid to upper 40s. So what you're talking about is this movement into the shallow rock is triggered by the longer daylight hours. It's not triggered by the water temperature. The water temperatures don't have as much of effect as the longer daylight hours, but specifically on the tube trick that I'm going to talk about is what you want to look for is you want to get back in the coves and the creeks that have rocky banks on them. Now, the rocky banks that you're going to have are going to be dependent upon the lake you fish. If you fish a lake like Lake Cumberland, you're going to have a lot of really steep, bluffy banks, that type of stuff. If you fish some lakes in Oklahoma, you're going to have more of the chunk rock mixed with gravel type of stuff. Ozark Lakes, you're going to have a variety of rock. If you fish back east like Lake Lanier, that type of stuff, you're going to have, again, a mix of stuff. Every lake has a different type of rock, but they still use the rock in the same way. So the first places that these bass will move up on to bite this tube, and the way I'm going to explain how to rig it here, is go back, like I said, in the cove arm and the creek arms, and just get on rocky banks that have some stained water on it. You need water visibility for this technique to work of under 3 feet. And my ideal water visibility for it is about 2 feet. If you have, well, actually maybe 1 to 2 feet, 15 inches, something like that. If you have a combination of that type of water clarity and you have rock and you have the rock positioned in those coves and creeks, when you start having some sunny days out there where the sun's beating down on those rocks, these big fish, the quality fish, they're going to move up shallow on those rocks. And there's not a better bait to catch them that time of year than on a tube. And the key on this tube, guys, is the setup on it. The whole key to getting this thing to work is to use a light head on the thing. I'm using a 1/16 of an ounce to a 1/8 ounce sinker, no more than an 1/8 ounce sinker on there. 4-aught offset flipping hook on there, 20 pound test Seaguar and Vizex line. So the combination of this heavier line and the lighter weight, you know, you've got this tube sinking slow, and on top of that, do not peg the sinker on there. Leave the sinker just sliding freely on the thing, because what this happens, it not only allows the tube to float up away from that sinker a little bit, there's something about it, if you're pitching and flipping around bare rock, that you get more bites if your sinker is not pegged. That's a big part of the secret I'm talking about here. Color variations depend. You know, I'm usually using a black or green pumpkin. If it's a darker day, say it's shady out, water clarity is closer to a foot, I'm using the black. If the water visibility is closer to 2 feet, I'll go with a green pumpkin and maybe, you know, dip the tails orange or chartreuse or something like that. But guys, give that a try, like starting about right now. Get on those rocky banks back in the coves and creek. Get out your flipping stick, 25 pounds to 20, or really 17 to 20 pound line. Get you a 4-inch flipping tube, you know, just a 4-inch tube, 16th ounce, 8th ounce sinker on it, 4-aught hook, and just start slowly and methodically picking your way down those rocky banks. Yeah, if you come to a lay down, that's going to be a bonus. But what you want to do is pitch it up to the bank and work it into that 2 to 4 foot range. That's what these fish are going to be at, and work real slow. If you get around any type of irregular feature, larger rock transitions, really slow down. But that's a top technique, guys, that a lot of people don't ever talk about this time of year. The tube gets completely overlooked in the late winter, early pre-spawn like this, and it's a great way to catch some good ones, man. So anyway, guys, that's the tip for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you hadn't had a chance, man, please hit that subscribe button and share the videos with your friends, man. If you guys want to help out what I'm doing here, that's the best way you can do it. So we'll talk to you guys later. See you.